We had made it out. We were free. I hadn't thought about Arcane in months. This is Shutter Island, man. For those of us that have been on the Time Bomb bandwagon, this is our Shutter Island. We were all living in the delusion. We had all come to believe that we had made it out of the mental asylum. We were down the road. We had put Arcane behind us. It could no longer emotionally abuse us in any way, shape, or form. We had started new lives. And we were happy out here. And like the ending to Shutter Island, we never left. We were still locked away in a padded room. Everybody got on rubber drawers. I thought we had escaped, but we're back here again. I didn't even believe this music video was real. I was on TikTok and I kept seeing people like post it. I guess because I haven't played League of Legends in so long, it's kind of fallen out of my algorithm for YouTube. So I was like, what is this video I keep seeing people drop? What is going on out here? Where are y'all getting this clip? And then I went to YouTube and I saw it and I was like, you know what? I might as well record my actual reaction going through this, because I can already tell I'm not going to be emotionally prepared. I'm not. I'm just going to admit it off the bat. Okay? I'm going to admit it off the bat. I'm not going to be emotionally prepared. So we're going to jump in. And we're going to see just how good this is. And whether or not, like Stewie crying himself to sleep in his crib, that's not going to be me in a few hours.
T'es la meilleure chose qui m'est arrivée, mais aussi la pire chose qui m'est arrivée. Ce jour où je t'ai rencontré, j'aurais peut-être préféré que ce jour ne soit jamais arrivé. La pire des bénédictions, la plus belle des malédictions. De toi je devrais m'éloigner, mais comme dit le dicton, plutôt qu'être seul, mieux vaut être mal accompagné. Tu sais ce qu'on dit, sois près de tes amis les plus chers, mais aussi encore plus près de tes adversaires. Mais ma meilleure ennemie c'est toi, fuis-moi. Le pire c'est toi et moi. Mais si tu cherches encore à voir, oublie-moi. Le pire c'est toi et moi. Pourquoi ton prénom me blesse quand il se cache juste là dans l'espace? C'est quelle émotion, la haine ou la douceur? Quand j'entends ton prénom, je t'avais dit, ne regarde pas en arrière. Le passé qui te suit te fait la guerre. Mais ma meilleure ennemie c'est toi, fuis-moi. Le pire c'est toi et moi. Mais ma meilleure ennemie c'est toi, fuis-moi. Le pire c'est toi et moi.
She looks so good. No, because why is there so much symbolism in this? Oh my god. There's just so much. There's just so much. Okay, it starts off, right? She's at the bottom of this pit known as despair. But there is a shot of her and Ekko sitting on this ledge, right? Hold on. but then there are multiple Jinxes behind Ekko. So for those of you who don't remember, um she didn't believe that Ekko was real. She thought that Ekko was another hallucination, kind of like Silco, where the last time Jinx canonically saw Ekko was on the bridge. And for all intents and purposes, she thought homie was dead. She thought she had killed him. So him showing up there was just like one more ghost there to essentially haunt her, which is why there are multiple Jinxes and then one Ekko all inside of her head. The multiple Jinxes who want her to jump, they're basically dragging her down, telling her that she's useless, and then the what she believes to be the hallucination of Ekko there to be like, nah, baby girl, I'm here for you. But it gets so much better than that because the beginning of this has the background sequences of Ekko and Powder dancing in like the other reality, but then basically what Jinx wanted to do was she wanted to off herself, like she wanted to die. And this was essentially Ekko. Where was it that he shows up and he lays down next to her in the darkness? And I like that the light is shining on Jinx and then it's barely shining on Ekko. Kind of like he's slowly working his way through her darkness and trying to like bring her back into the light, embrace her back into the light, make her happy again. And she begins rising from like the abyss that she tried to throw herself into. But the super dope thing happens right, where is it? It's when she gets to the ledge where you see the metaphorical ledge that she was willing to throw herself off of in order to end her own life because she thought that that's what she was, a Jinx. And one of the things I love is that she's super pale, like as pale as we remember her to be in season 1 and season 2. But then when the light shines on her and Ekko is hugging her, the paleness goes away and she has the complexion of Powder, which means that in this moment he rescued her from that abyss. He rescued her from those shadows, from that darkness, and she's beginning to heal, which means that she's no longer essentially Jinx here. She's on her way to basically become, I wouldn't say she'd end up becoming Powder from Earth 2, but she's on her way to heal and move away from basically who she believes she was, which is a jinx and a curse upon all the people around her because she finally has someone there that really loves her. Like, don't get me wrong, she loves Vi and Vi loves her, but there's a whole complicated bag that you have to unwind there. Ekko is the first person that selflessly loves her. He's not going to ask anything of her. He's like literally there to support her. My man was rewinding time, cranking that bad boy in order to save his girl. And in that moment, I feel as though she's come to acknowledge the fact that Ekko does truly love her, which is why she leans into the embrace. And then at the end, she smiles. Like half a second. Like, we're, don't get me wrong, us time bombers were delusional. But for a fraction of a second, a simple frame, that face of neutrality, that I wouldn't even recall the face of neutrality because in this point in time, like this is probably the most that she's been happy and content in a really really long time, probably since Silco died, and that's a whole other kettle of fish, just a whole nother ball of knotted yarn that has to be untangled. But in this moment, our girl is happy and she allows herself to smile in the arms of the man who truly loves her, who came back from another reality where he was happy in order to make her happy and save her and save all of his friends. Just go ahead. Look, all I'm saying is when you throw me into the rubber room, when you throw me into the rubber room, I only request you throw me in feet first and not head first. Let me know what you guys think about time. Well, I was gonna call it the time bomb. Oh my god, I was gonna call it the time bomb music video. But let me know what you guys think about this music video, okay? Because I don't want to sit here for another like 6 hours psychoanalyzing this. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. Let me know. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.